Hello and welcome to our first of our online lessons for the year, or parts of lessons anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at taking our data and putting it into Piktochart. Like I keep saying, we want to try and make things look interesting. We can crunch a lot of data. It's about taking our data and trying to make it look interesting. So what I've got here is the hours of sleep as a graph. So I've got my raw data here. And then I've got my graph. I've also got a tally in case I need it. So this is how many people got 0 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, and so on. So if I want to make another graph of that, I can. Okay, so from there, what we can do now, like I said, we can use Piktochart or Canva. I'm going to use Piktochart because that's what I've got access to, and I've done stuff with it in the past. So I'll just go to Google, show how you find that. If you go to Google, we type in Piktochart. That's with a K, Piktochart, and there it is. I click on this thing. First link is what you want. I'm going to log in. Now it's going to ask what I want to log in with. I can sign in with Google. This is what you guys do. Sign in with Google, and then I will choose my Suzanne Corey account. So that's that one. So you guys have all got one of those as well. So I'm saying, what do I want to sign in with? I choose that one. Okay, so it's successfully authenticated from Google account. Here's a little one I prepared earlier. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to create new infographics. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to present information in an interesting way. You are welcome to use a template if you like, or just look at them to get ideas. However you want to do it, it's up to you. Sorry, I hope you can hear me over my dishwasher. Never thought I'd have to say that in a class. So all that I did there, I just clicked on the plus to start from blank. And like I said, just give you guys a rough idea as to how you can do it. However you do it will be up to you, but this just give you an introduction to the software. So let's make a background. I'm going to click on background, and we could choose different images. I'm going to choose this thing with the stripes. So there we go. And then from there, I'm going to go to graphics. I'm going to go to shapes and icons, and I'm going to type in bed because I'm doing hours of sleep. So bed. So we've got lots of different bed things here. What else is there? Different ones. They all look different. We could also try sleep. And then we might get some of the same ones. We might get slightly different ones. Here's someone sleeping. Here is someone sleeping with Zs. Here's someone sleeping in a bed. Eyes closed. We got some shut eye. A big pillow. Anyhow, so what we can do is you can take these. You can use them as you see fit, whatever. I'm going to take this one, and it just puts it in there. So now to change the size, I'm going to click and I'm going to drag, and I'm just going to resize it as I see fit. So from there, now I can type in a heading, and I'm going to say hours of sleep. It's a title. I'm going to type in, double click to edit. Nightly hours of sleep. Okay, and then I will just click somewhere else, and I can just click and I can drag this up to here. The red line shows you wherever it appears there, kind of shows that it's in the middle. So that's what we'll do. So now that lines up with the person sleeping. Okay, so from there now, what I'll do is I'll bring in my graph that I made earlier. So this is one I made in Excel. You can use Google. There's other software you can use, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But that's what you've got there. So what you've got to do though is you have to save this as a picture. So what I did is I imported that into Paint, and I saved that as sleep.jpg. And now from there, I'm going to say we're going to upload. And I've already got it there, but we go to browse images, and I'm going to choose sleep.jpg, and then I'm going to take that and I'm putting it up here. So there it is. And now what I will do with that is I'll click it and I will drag it into my thing. From there, then I can play around with it. I can change the size. I can make it bigger or smaller or fatter or thinner, whatever the case may be. Just press Control Z to undo, and now I want to put it behind the bed. So I'm going to go to Arrange, and I'm going to say Send Backward. Send Backward. Or I could just have done Send Back, or something along those lines, and that would have worked just the same. So now we can try to position it in a kind of interesting way, or something like that, whatever the case may be. So then from here I can say, put in some text, and it's just normal, it's body text. I'll click here, or wherever it is, so double click that. So I'm going to click and drag it over here, and double click that, and I'm going to say, according to the data, students at Suzanne Corey High School sleep between 4 and 10 hours per night. As the graph shows, the majority of students sleep between 6.4 and 7.6 hours. 6.4 and 7.6 hours. In fact, the raw data shows that the mode was 7 hours. Let's have a look what the median might be. Also, let's go to Excel. Take this, we'll say equals, is it median? Yep. So equals median. We're going to open a bracket, we're going to choose all our data. You would have already done all this, but I'm doing it anyway. Our median is 7 hours. Do we have mode? Mode, there we go, mode. This function is available in the most frequently occur. Okay, cool. So mode, and we're going to open a bracket, and we're going to say the mode will also be 7. And then let's try the mean. So you can do mean, no, we'll do average. Average, we're going to take this, and we're going to take the average, and we're going to say, let's see, the average is 7.24. So, and the average, the mode and median amounts of sleep were 7 hours each, and the average nightly hours of sleep was 7.24. Okay, so from there you would say this implies that, whatever it may be. Do some research, have a look it up. What does it mean if the median and the mode are the same thing and the mean is close to it? Whatever the case may be, have a look, see what you can find. So that's what we've got there. Then from there, if you like, you can also put in your own graph. So you go to Tools, you go to Charts, and from there, we'll take now this data, which is, I can say, hours of sleep, and I can say frequency, and I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry, I got to start at 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll go to 12. 12 is a nice round number, and we'll just take this. Hopefully, I'll copy raw data across. There we go. Alright, so from there now we can take this, we can put this into a graph, vertical bar. So there we have, it's not quite a histogram, but you kind of get the idea. You might be able to play around with that and kind of work it out, but that's what we're seeing there. So we can say insert chart. We can put that in there as well. So that's an option for you. So that's what you need to do for this. So it's going to be taking that. So remember, you've got to do the additional parts as well. So this is just the first part. You got to do the bit about homework and then the extra part as well. But that's all from me for now. Hopefully you guys will be able to put some things together, which is due Friday.